Thursday night baseball set to come your way from Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Chris Archer gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you'll know Chris Archer's good if he's able to throw that high fastball up in the zone. He's primarily a two-pitch pitcher. A good fastball he'll ride up in the zone, and a hard slider. Not really a true slider, more of a slurve, kind of in between a slider and a curveball. One of the keys for Chris, establishing first pitch strikes with either of the fastball or the hard off-speed pitch.
Now here's the pitch. Derek Jeter is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 7-11.
Here it comes. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully, he can find it soon.
Here it comes, the 3-0. On the ground near home. And a good throw gets him one gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, number 11, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll enter play at .313, a dozen home runs, and 28 RBIs. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. One strike now from Archer. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first two innings where he's going to be.
And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Here comes Tino Martinez. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Choi has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Jose Canseco.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Jose Canseco comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Now the first pitch. And And this is taken outside for ball one. Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two down, runners at first and second. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
The 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. He's got it, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Nothing in the Yankees half of the first. Tampa Bay's first set of swings back after this on MLB Network. Jeff Nelson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Joey Wendell is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Willie Adams. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1 the count. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Count is 1-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Yandy Diaz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Rays go in order 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready now is Cecil Fielder. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. And now the first pitch.
Fielder.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Nope.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Stepping in now, Tim Raines. as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 9 homers and 25 driven in. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's an obvious mistake on the pitcher's part. You speed him up with the first one, blow it right by him, and you do him a favor by giving him a changeup. I mean, that's a pitch he can handle right there.
So now to the plate, Jorge Posada, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. That's a strike to throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
0-2. Here it is. This is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Raines stands at second with 2 gone. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brendan Lowe. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hammers it to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Randy Arozarena stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Number 11 ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Michael Brasso.
And now, Michael Brasso. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Tampa. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher's going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Next, it'll be Bernie Williams. He singled first time up. From the stretch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
And it's 1-1. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Jeter on at first, nobody out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Next up is number 11. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First delivery to him.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Ready with the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Tino Martinez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 1-1 pitch is in off the plate.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
First and second now, 1 man out. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's the first pitch as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
One and one to count. The 1-1 pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up is Francisco Mejia. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Swing and a miss as he's underneath that one for the first strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
The count's 1-1.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
3-1 to him now.
1 strike.
And the count will be full. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Clearly enjoying their time. Leading off the inning, it'll be Cecil Fielder as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Cecil Fielder.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
In now, Tim Raines batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2 out. 1-1. He's got a chance to really do some damage.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Fielder gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Two and two. The 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it to make the catch is Wendell. One away. One out, runner at first. And standing in, the veteran switch hitter, Jorge Posada. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Before the payoff pitch, he'll look to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. High in the air out to center field. Arozarena is there. 2 gone. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 2 out with the man at first. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through for a hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
At the plate, Derek Jeter, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The set and the 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. 2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So the next to bat will be Bernie Williams. The potential tying run for him at third base. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1 offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that'll cure being down by a run. Big 2 RBI base hit right there, D-Road, to give his team the lead.
Yeah, he flipped the script on that one, Dan. They were losing by 1. Huge knock right there. Hopefully the pitcher goes out and attacks.
To the plate now, number 11. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And it's fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. In the dirt. Goes to third with it. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. To the bottom of inning. Now at the plate is Willie Adams. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Williams is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 2. Designated hitter.
Now at the plate here is Yandy Diaz. He flew out in his last AB. First delivery to him. Popped him up. Martinez moving to his left. 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Next to hit is Brandon Lau. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. high fly ball out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail it here 3-1. Trevor Richards, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that brings up Tino Martinez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Lifted in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't get to it. And this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the 5th with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
Stepping in now, Jose Canseco, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
1-1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Martinez at third with nobody out. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
So now to the plate, Cecil Fielder, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 2-2. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And tack on 1 more, make it a 4-1 lead.
You know, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. A ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The 2-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So one down with a pair of runners aboard. And here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada. First offering on its way. Now here's a swing by Posada, and this ball's driven well out to deep right. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. Three-run home run down the line in right. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Michael Wacha gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Wade Boggs.
The third baseman
pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The bat, number 2.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter. A couple of walks for him thus far, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Middle of the night from St. Pete. It's the Yankees 7, the Rays 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And stepping in, Randy Arozarena.
The center fielder, Randy Arozarena.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A windup and the 0-1.
Ball inside. That's
2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ji-Man Choi flew out last time up. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ji-Man Choi becomes out number 2 this inning. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Francisco Mejia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The center fielder, Bernie Williams.
And now the first pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Kiermaier looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot down the line in right. 8th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box, number 11.
Number 11.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one's down to 3rd. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Tino Martinez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0.
1-1, no strike.
Left side, but well foul. The 1-1 home. Right side, hit hard. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box now, Jose Canseco. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Martinez leads off first with 1 away. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Rosarena is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
At the plate, Cecil Fielder popped him up. Choi over to his right. And that ends the inning. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Yankees 8, the Rays 1. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball, a guy, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound.
Your attention,
and he's
please.
looking to the bullpen
Now
here, so it would
pitching for the
appear
New York
that's
Yankees.
all for his starter tonight.
Number 27.
He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
To the plate now, Willie Adams.
The batter, number 1.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Diaz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming.
The count is 1-2.
This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the 7th fielder, Randy.
Here's Randy Arozarena. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now an 8-5 ball game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. Zero. 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 8, the Rays 5. Peter Fairbanks is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 29.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Tim Raines. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Fairbanks offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Jorge Posada will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Fouled off. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Wade Boggs, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. It's the Yankees 8, the Rays 5. Now to the plate, here is Michael Brasso. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Michael Brasso.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Called strike 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Francisco Mejia comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Ball 2. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard.
The left fielder.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. as he lines it out to center. And that's in there. Base hit. Mejia blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Tag there from Posada, and he's out at the plate.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Up next for the Rays, Willie Adams. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Rays strand a pair. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Colin McHugh has been summoned from the bullpen.
Now pitching for the Rays. Number 31, Colin McHugh.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Derek Jeter is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen? High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year as they open up a 4-run lead. At the plate now, Bernie Williams. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here it comes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. No outs, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Row. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw won't get him.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Tino Martinez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
From the stretch, Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Ryan Thompson comes on to pitch now hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Ryan Thompson. The left fielder, number 33, Jose Canseco.
Stepping in now, Jose Canseco, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. But this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Ready on 0-2.
Nope.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. So a full count now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Now the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line to the right side. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Tim Raines is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fielder, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 12, the Rays 5. Bruce Sutter is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 42, Bruce Sutter.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Yandy Diaz.
The designated
bounce
hitter
towards the mound.
Yandy Diaz.
And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brandon.
Digging in next, Brandon Lau singled in his last at-bat. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Sutter has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking
now
locked
batting,
in.
Center fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Standing in now, Randy Arozarena, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Here's another 0-2. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. In to score is the runner from first.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Michael Brasso stands in as he looks at a called strike. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2. But to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
2 strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Count remains 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Raines is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Rays will settle for just the 1. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 12-6.
Moving off the third baseman, Boggs.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball. Count's 1-0.
The 1-0 home down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way, and he misses. 2-1. Now here it comes. Ripped on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter,
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Derek Jeter. Now here's the first offering. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. The 1-1 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the center fielder.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far. Bernie Williams, he's got his sights set on a 5-hit ball game here. Now the first pitch. On the ground to third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it, though, by a count of 12-6. All set for the...
And leading up for the Rays, the catcher,
Ron Guidry will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for New York.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ron Guidry.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
The next 0-2.
Nope. Outside.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kevin.
Next, it'll be Kevin Kiermaier. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
This one's down to third. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Wendell.
Stepping in once again is Joey Wendell, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
12-6 the final tally here. So the Bronx Bombers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jeff Nelson earns his first win of the season as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Chris Archer was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining